Hey, what's up, guys? A little different way of doing the video and whatnot, so I know. 9-volt battery needed. Gotcha. So kind of a continuation from this morning. Basically, my whole ordeal with mobile technology and the way people understand it, it's just been very odd. Very odd. I don't think some people grasp the concept of why I don't believe that there is one particularly best smartphone ever. I even flipped and said it, but, truth be told, there is no such thing as the greatest Android device ever. And there never will be. There never will be because you're only given enough to calm you down. You're given enough to suffice. But you're not given something that you can say you can hold on for 10 years. There's no such thing as a device that can go 10 years. There's not. Check the list, check the specs. Not one single device that can go 10 years. And there will never be a device built that could go 10 years. You think about it. Of course, we know the business aspect of it. It's all about money. Companies need to make money. That's what they're there for. They're not there to make you happy. They're there to give you something that will be content. You'll be content with. But not to be fully happy. That's why there's a Galaxy S, a Galaxy S2, an S3, an S4, an S5, S6, S7, and now an S8 coming. And same with LG, same with all the flagship devices. There's always flagship devices being built, new versions of it, because there's no point in them just doing minor tweaks to the hardware or anything like that, or like pretty much upgrading the hardware or anything like that. Buying a new device is not upgrading hardware, by the way. Sorry to say it. If you have an S7, you get an S8, you're not upgrading hardware. You're getting a new phone. Upgrading hardware is actually taking your current hardware apart and installing something that increases its specs, and beefs it up, makes it powerful. That's another thing that I find funny with some vloggers. They'll be like, you're getting upgraded hardware. How? You haven't taken a phone apart to put in something new that's going to beef up the performance. You're buying new hardware. That's not upgrading. I don't like that word upgrade. That word upgrade freaking sucks because it's misused. Oh, get the Galaxy S8. You're upgrading. No, you're not. You're buying new hardware. Simple. And that, to me, that's just really it. Like, sometimes I feel like, it's just pointless. It's a never-ending hamster wheel. We're running and running and running, trying to get that piece of cheese hanging, but we're never going to get it. We may catch the smell of the cheese. We're never going to catch the cheese itself. This morning I did talk about how some people were kind of writing off the LG G6 because it has a Snapdragon 820. Kind of, linked a few sources that talks about Samsung basically getting the first batches or first dibs of the Snapdragon 835, and that every other company will be able to get the 835 for their hardware after April. It's just, some people just seem to chase that, to try to grab those imaginary brass rings. I look at it like a star. They keep reaching for it. They know they're never going to touch one, but they keep trying. And at the same time, too, it kind of like sucks because it's like, what I do on YouTube. I vlog about mobile tech. I talk about a device, whether it's good or bad, my experiences with it. And sometimes I feel like I'm screwing with people, basically. Not that I'm saying, that I'm telling lies or anything like that, but more in the sense of like, if I try out a device and I say it's pretty good, it pretty much sometimes turns up influencing someone to go and buy that phone. They may not actually have to go buy a new phone, but they go and buy it because of all the cool features and stuff, the specs and everything else. And so it just entices them to want to go and spend money on that. And sometimes I kind of feel bad, and that's really what's been going on with me lately. I kind of feel bad because it's like, You could do something else better with your money than going and buying another phone, buying a new phone that you really absolutely don't need because the phone you currently have can hang for another year and a half. You know, I just feel like, you know, sometimes I'm doing more of a disservice than an actual service, and I don't know. It's just it's totally weird where I'm coming from with this. And some of you guys may say some nice things, and I really appreciate it. But that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel right now. You know, it's just a feeling. So, but I just figured I would open up and share that with you guys. Kind of let you guys in on what I think. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys Friday. Good night. Mahalo for watching this vlog, and aloha.